Dear Brian Beloff, Year 1.
Dear Younger Me.
August 4, 1980. Dear Mr. Kinchlow.
Dear Younger Self, this journey called life is filled with lots of ups and downs and many changes. Life will not go exactly as planned, and that's okay.
Keep your focus on the kids. The relationships that you will create with so many students are what is most important.
I already know what you're thinking, and the answer is no. You did not grow any taller. Patrick Mahomes turns out to be a pretty good quarterback, and we still don't have an In-N-Out burger yet. All jokes aside, as you read this letter, I hope you're filled with a sense of pride and contentment for the journey you've taken over the past 5 years. Reflecting on this time, I want to share with you some insights that I've gathered that might help you navigate the complexity of teaching and life itself.
Just try not to let the small things in life get you worked up. Give it your best and stay confident.
Keep in mind, you are about to do important work. Every person you meet in the Park Hill School District does important work. You are going to be entrusted with teaching math to the community's youngsters.
Speak up for the things you want, or the opportunities will pass you by. Don't let anyone tell you what you can't do. You are well equipped with everything you need. You are not an imposter, and you will always be enough.
Work smarter, not harder. Find your people and work together. This team of teachers will quickly become your family and make those long days way more enjoyable. And don't forget to have fun.
Take notes, lots of them. You're gonna need it. Say thank you as often as you can. Say I'm sorry every time you should. Be there for your colleagues. They'll be there for you. Practice more piano. You're gonna need it.
You will work with so many amazing people over the upcoming years. You will have the opportunity to mentor future teachers, and some of these students will come back to Park Hill and become teachers themselves.
Be prepared for each class every day. To use the same plans for multiple presentations is to assume that the children who make up each class are interchangeable. They are not.
When someone says good morning to you, look at them and tell them to do the same. Remember to say please and thank you, and always be kind. Spend as much time as you can with your grandparents. You will learn so many great ideas that you can use in your later years in life.
Teaching is not always about right or wrong, success or failure. It's about understanding that life and learning are nuanced journeys filled with uncertainty and ambiguity. In the classroom, you'll encounter students with diverse backgrounds, beliefs, and perspectives. It's easy to fall into the trap of labeling your kids as good or bad, smart or struggling. Embrace the complexity of each individual, recognizing that their journey is shaped by a myriad of factors beyond your control.
Keep pursuing your graduate education. This will be so important in the years to come. Always laugh. Keep your sense of humor. It's what keeps teaching fun.
In 1990, when you do get ready to become an administrator, know that you're going to be doing a different kind of important work. And allow me to offer 4 pieces of advice for your new assignment. Act like you know it's important work. Prepare like you know it's important work. Look like you know it's important work. And lastly, solicit and use the advice and help of colleagues, and don't be afraid to enlist the support of the most valuable resource you have, your students' parents.
Your journey is not over. You will continue to grow and inspire. You may have reached adulthood, but I want you to know, becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it instead as a forward motion, a means to evolving, a way to reach continuously toward a better self. The journey doesn't end. Michelle Obama.
You have the power to shape young minds, to instill them to have a love of learning, and to inspire them to become compassionate, critical thinkers who will shape the world for the better.
Most importantly, love what you do. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Sincerely, your biggest fan, Brian Beloff, Year 25.
Most importantly, be happy, and don't ever be afraid to ask questions or ask for help. With all my love, Darla.
Oh, and that thing you said you would never do, you will do it. Teach online. We all do it. The time will come and go, and the years will pass by faster than you could ever have imagined. You got this.
So keep growing, thriving, and providing support for students to help them create a better future. Love your future self.
All love and no hate, your future self.
And last but not least, you are making a great decision to become a teacher. The relationships you build with students and families are more rewarding than you can imagine. You got pretty lucky when Dr. Frost called and offered you a job in Park Hill. Love me.
Good luck. The nation and indeed the world is counting on you to mold these students' future. Optimistically, Brad.